thing I think people need to bring back, and it's not Jesus, it's shame. That's what we need.
Wait, why?
People lack shame.
Why?
The kind of things that people get up to and do, people don't have shame.
Can you give some examples, please?
Okay, can I give an example of shame? The kind of things that people post on social media, the kind of things that people do. I'll tell you what I find interesting. This is completely separate. The other day we saw a lady who was disgruntled. She decided to post a gentleman that she was having naked exercise with for a while online. He apparently was cheating. She lent him some money because his car was clamped, and then he couldn't afford to pay it back. And then she decided that she wants to put it all over Instagram because she wants her payment. And apparently he eventually paid her. Okay, but see, for me, the moment you want to embarrass me and shame me online, that's your payment. I would never have paid, because the moment you go online, that's your payment now. But once again, people don't have shame. Maybe the shame for him is that maybe he shouldn't have borrowed money from her. The shame for her is maybe she shouldn't have gone online, but I guess she got her money back, so it worked. It's shame. The kind of things like if you're having problems with the father of your child, for instance, should we know that online? Maybe not. Like, there's so many different things that people post online. You're like, why is that online? Same way like people have issues with their friends, and then they post it online. They're just like, you don't have shame. Well, like, I think the funniest thing for me is when people I think they need to do like a psychological assessment on this. When somebody sets a camera up and then cries on the camera and then edits and uploads it. Because I see I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Aligo Omega? How does it? What's his Alima Omega?
Alima Omega.
Like, I see him do the skits on it, and when he actually reenacts it, and you actually sit there and think. So somebody actually has to position the camera, cry in the camera, watch the cry back,
then press. Then press stop on the camera, then edit it.
So then you're not watching yourself crying on camera.
People got time.
I just think it's shame people need to bring back. Not Jesus. It's a shame. People don't have shame. And I think that's a real thing. Like, once people bring shame back, even the kind of things that people do for clout online, even just like some of the things people do, they're like, do you not have shame? And I think that's the issue. Is just maybe a lot of the things people do. I think clout chasing is the part where I think we need to bring shame back, because the kind of things people do for clout.
But it's so lucrative though.
But that's because no one has shame anymore. Because some of the things that people do, I think it's embarrassing. But it's only embarrassing to the point it doesn't make you money.
When it's not making money,
people are like, okay, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of it, is that, like, it's the shame. People want money. And I think social media has created another lane for people to have an income from a lack of shame, maybe.
You know what's funny as well? How you mentioned Alima. When you first started the skits, people were saying, and you're ashamed of what you're doing. When you first started the comedy skits. Because some of his jokes, it might look like, it's pushing barriers. But the moment...
Some it's corny.
Yeah. The moment...
But when the moment you start making money and getting brand deals, it's no longer corny. So then maybe I'm contradicting myself. Maybe we don't need to get rid of shame, but I think we do. But I think maybe I'm talking from a position of fake privilege, because I don't need to do that.
I think so. I do think you lot are a little bit out of touch, a little bit. I don't think it's from your age group. I think it's from...
Maybe I don't need to do TikTok dances to get.
You
clout.
don't. You don't. Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe that someone else does.
Yeah.
But maybe I shouldn't. So maybe I'm saying that because I'm not trying to make ends meet.
I think, you've looked at your skills and you've kind of forged a life out of the skills that you have, right? I think some people have other skills. Some people are talented at being an AI Tamagotchi thing on TikTok and doing ice cream, and they get paid for it.
For instance, yes,
they get paid for it.
Yes, that thing, ice cream, bears, pineapples, ice cream.
Yeah.
Now, as a 40-year-old man, I don't think I could do that. But then again, I'm not on my face. So if someone said, Gabe, look, I made £100 yesterday just doing ice cream and cones and saying pineapples, £100. Me too. Maybe I'll start doing custard creams, bourbon biscuits, Maryland cookies. Maybe I'll start doing it too. Jollof, suya, chicken jerk, goat curry,
shawarma.
Maybe I'll start doing it too. So maybe I always say that. Find me someone who claims they're not a liar, and you'll find a hypocrite also. And find me someone who says they're not a hypocrite, you'll find a liar also. Like, we all just chat, innit?
I know what you're saying.
We all give the best advice when we're not in a situation.
Yeah.
I give great advice when I'm not in a situation.
That's the game.
Like, I'm in a situation right now where if I was outside of the situation, I'd probably give my boy advice to not do what he's doing. But I'm in the same situation doing the same thing.
You're doing it, yeah.
And I always say that when your head's gone, the Birmingham accent can sound French.
Wow.
You're a sicko.
And that's the thing about it. We give the best advice when we're not in the situation.
Hey, the amount of time you send shots at Birmingham, like you never used to live there.
Nah, see one thing I would say about Brummings. The fact that they've got a hub, that black community in Brum is so strong. And I'll always say that the best decision I ever made was moving to Birmingham. Isolating myself in Birmingham. And the way those Brummies supported Sion up there, when I say they rooted for man,
Yeah.
like I can't fault Brummies in one way. Don't get me wrong, they were a bit slow to catch up to certain things. Like when I first opened and I said to them, someone booked a table of 20 people. I said I need a pre-order. I need a £10 head deposit. She goes, we got to order our food before we get there? I was like, yeah, because we need to make sure we're prepared. So why are we paying? Like we're gonna come. Like why have we got to pay £200? I said, because I can't hold 20 seats in case you don't turn up. So wait, so we got to order what we got to eat before we get there, and we got to pay you £200? Like what is this? Like what? I was like, Rotty, like you lot don't know about deposits and pre-orders. That was like a big struggle for so long getting people to pre-order their food. But what if I don't want to eat that on the day?
The accent's amazing.
I beg you, just order your food. Just please send the food in. But no, Brummies were good to me. I can't even complain. But yeah, when your head's gone, we always give the best advice. And I say this. Sometimes you have to live the experience. Sometimes you have to get bitten for you to understand what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I just hope that, you know, where things are so tight now, and I'm getting on now, and I'm saying to myself, I've got to make sure that I'm not 60, 70 in the pits. There's nothing worse than that. And as much as your children technically your children shouldn't be your pension, but if you've looked after them, they should look after you. Do you know what I mean? So technically you can see them as your pension, but when it's a point where your kids feel that you're relying on them completely, it changes the dynamic. Like if I'm doing something to you because I want to, it changes when I need to. It's like you're dependent on me. You know, I was talking the other day about, you know, giving money to friends and family, and I'm like, people often say you shouldn't do it, and I'm like, if you've got a surplus and someone needs help, why not? And a lot of things isn't monetary. You might have family and friends who are always there for you. Say you need to go to the airport, you might have that brother you can always ring and he picks you up and drops you, or you might have that friend who you can rely on. Let's say you need to move home, for instance. You've got that friend who you can ring and he comes there and he helps you move house. Or let's say, for instance, your battery's died in your car. You've got that friend that you can ring who will come and start your car. Do you know what I mean? We always look at things monetary, not knowing that there are friends who are just there for you. You know, and that's my main thing, is that, you know, obviously create a levy and a boundary when you're lending people money. I always say that when you lend money, best thing in your head is to say that you're giving it. Don't tell them that, but write the money off. And I think when it comes to someone lending you money, I don't think it's the lack of not giving you the money, it's the lack of not updating. So for instance, if I've lent you money and you said you're going to give it to me on Thursday, I don't have to ring you on Thursday to say, oh, where's the money? You should have communicated on Tuesday or Wednesday, like, gee, it's still a bit tight, just bear with me. I can't kill you for the money. It's the lack of communication, and then you ring that person Thursday, they don't call you back till Saturday, and they're telling you, basically, like, what it was that my dog, I had to take it to the vet, and then my dog got hungry and swallowed the SIM card off my phone. So therefore I had to take the dog to the vet again to get the SIM card out of the dog's body. And then when they gave me my SIM card, it was damaged. So I had to call O2. And when I called O2, I realized I want to go into EE. So I was waiting for my pack number to change codes to that. Then instead of them giving me an iPhone, I then got an Android phone. I'm not used to using Android phones because only idiots have Androids. So therefore, when I was using the Android, because I'm an idiot, I couldn't operate the Android. So that's why it took me 3 weeks to get back to you.
So if someone owes you money, how do you get it back?
You don't.
You said
I said there's one guy that owes me his money now.
You said
there's
that
nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do.
We're going to beat them up and go jail.
Beat them, go jail. It's not worth my time.
Nothing you can do.
Yeah.
How'd you get it back? No, really.
They'll throw me in Wandsworth and fill out the space. The guy owes grands. There's nothing you can do.
Just write it off.
No, but how'd you get it back though? Because you've given the money and it's your money though.
It's gone.
Okay, there's three ways you get money back from people, but typically 2 ways.
Yeah.
It's either violence,
Yeah.
okay, or defamation of character.
Okay.
So if you're going to ruin someone's reputation, they
Shame.
might pay you back. No,
Why can't you shame
But
him?
he hasn't got anything. There's no shame to him.
There's no shame to him.
Oh.
There's no
Okay.
shame him.
Okay, if I owe you £5 yeah?
Shame is only for people that have got something to lose.
Exactly.
He's got nothing to lose.
If I owe you £5, you can shame me. You go online and say, Gabriel, this guy who talks all this rubbish.
Yeah, I can cost you more than £5.
Yes.
Yeah.
It cost me to pay you back that money before it goes online.
Yeah.
Because of who I claim to be.
Yeah.
Now, a random person, okay, I say his name is Jordan. Okay. Who is he? Oh, no one cares. If in 2 days it's gone. No one cares. Whereas if it's me now and one of the blog pages catches it,
that's more than £5 grand.
It benefits me to pay you back your money.
Yeah.
That's why you should only do business with people that have got as much to lose as you.
Okay. So what's the third way? You got violence, shame,
and what was the other way? Going to court.
Why you go to court?
Because by the time I do a CCJ and do it, I just ain't got I ain't got the time for all of that. Man.
Okay.
I ain't got the time for all of that.
Surely you can, if it's the same guy who owes you both. Nah?
I'll tell you what I'd rather do. I'd rather bump him and just slap him.
Yeah.
Just make sure there's no camera. Just slap him. Just continuously just slap him. Like no, not too hard. I'm not slapping him so he's got an injury. Just come here. Just come here. Just see that to him. It's not hard enough where. So it shows that I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just taking the piss. I just come here.
What? Alright. So what if he said I ain't got the money, but can I work off the debt in one of your?
I tell you what it is now. I don't even care about the money anymore.
Oh, bro.
I don't care about the money anymore.
Okay.
Because it's not life changing. It's not like if it was like 250 grand I gave him, then I'm sleeping in his house. Like, he's just gonna wake up, see me in his bed.
Well, man knows his mum's house.
Yeah, I know he lives.
Yeah, I know his mum's house.
Why do you know his mum's house?
Huh?
Why do you know his
It's
mum's
just long.
It's long. But I know his mum's house. Yeah.
But yeah, that's just the thing about it.
You lot make me laugh, you know. You lot are like palatable roadmen. Like you lot are like palatable. Like
you see me.
Like
me at 39.
It's so funny.
Me at 39 and me at 19 are two different characters.
Of course.
At 19 I would have crashed out.
But do you know with you,
I'd have crashed out.
When you
just out of principle.
Yeah, but when
me
you
at 39, it's not worth my time.
When you tell your stories and stuff about like stuff like you've seen and stuff like that, yeah, it's like, you. Do you know because of how you got very good PR, man.
I'm chilled, bro.
You got very good PR, like and you as well. You
I don't want to go to jail.
You as well. No, I know, but like
I don't think you understand.
I don't want to go to jail.
It's interesting. No, but if I know it's cool. But alright, listen. So when I first met you and stuff, bro, chilled. Like we had a great conversation and stuff, and I've got to know you and stuff, and it's like the person that
I'm still chilled.
Of course, you're still chilled, of course, 100%. But you would never know unless you told me. You would never know that there was the other side to Chiz.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And that's where I'm trying to always keep.
I know, but that's why it's interesting.
Yeah.
So it's the same with you as well.
Bro, like I said, me at 39 and me at 19, two different characters. Me at 19, I wouldn't even phone Gabriel. So like, I'd have been ballied off. Then
Can't go to jail, man.
switch to Gabriel.
You can't go to jail, man.